A beautiful afternoon, everyone. I am Jan Valdez, your Master of Ceremony for this afternoon. Of course, the Philippine Association of Management Accountants, or PAMA, and the PAMA Foundation Incorporated welcomes you to the joint induction and turnover ceremonies of PAMA and PAMA Foundation Incorporated, officers, board of directors, and of course, our committee chairpersons. Of course, we wouldn't start this afternoon's event without acknowledging our partner sponsors. We have SEMA, Q&E Software, and of course, we have the IMA, the Association of Accountants and Financial Professionals in Business. To start off, or maybe give a moment of silence for our own intentions this afternoon. May we call on Attorney Cesar Ilagan to give his welcome remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of PAMA and PAMA Foundation, I am honored to welcome you to our joint induction and turnover ceremonies. We look forward to a busy but highly productive program this afternoon. We start with inspirational remarks from three distinguished persons: the Honorable Noe Quinanola, Chair of the Board of Accountancy, Mr. Lope Bato Jr., National President of PICPA, and Ms. Evelyn Corpus, Chair of the PICPA Foundation. We shall listen to two gentlemen representing global institutes for management accountants who will speak about their respective organizations. Mr. Edmund Law, Markets Manager for Emerging Markets of the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, and Mr. Alex Fung, Director for Regional Development of the Institute of Management Accountants. Then, the keynote address will be delivered by the Honorable Carlo Alexi Bendigo Nograles, Cabinet Secretary of the Republic of the Philippines. He will also induct the incoming officers and directors of PAMA for fiscal year 2020 to 21 and the incoming Board of Trustees of the PAMA Foundation for fiscal year 2020 to 22. The succeeding events will include the turnover ceremonies of the PAMA Foundation, the inaugural speech of the incoming president of PAMA, the induction of PAMA committee chairs, and the induction of new PAMA members. We appreciate you joining us this afternoon.
May we call on Honorable Noe Quinanola to give his inspirational message. He's the chairman of the Board of Accountancy.
PAMA's existence for over 4 decades, or almost 5 decades that is, proved to be an avenue for management accountants to be relevant at all times. The projects undertaken by PAMA are laudable. The CSR initiatives of the association benefited not only its members, but non-members as well. I would like to make special mention to the recently concluded PAMA's project on pamamahagi. At the height of the pandemic, it was truly a manifestation that you care not only for your members, but for the entire society as well. To the newly elected officers and appointed chairpersons of PAMA, my heartfelt congratulations.
May we call on Mr. Lope L. Bato Jr., the National President for the fiscal year 2020 to 2021, Philippine Association of Certified Public Accountants, or PICPA.
On behalf of the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants, I would like to congratulate the officers of PAMA and PAMA Foundation, led by President Lolita Tan and Chairperson Rosemary Dimisa, respectively, on the occasion of your joint turnover ceremonies. Thank you very much and have a good day, everyone.
So let's hear another inspirational message from the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants Chairman for the fiscal year 2020-2021, Ms. Evelyn S. Corpus.
May I challenge the incoming officers and members of PAMA to continue leading the way. Be the face of the Lord in this troubled world. When doubt sees obstacles, be the faith who will see the way. Be the faith that sees the day. It has been a tough 6 months of the year for all of us. God is, I think, telling us to be thankful for the little blessings that He gives, and we must not take anything and anyone for granted, and we must fully trust in Him. Continue leading the way, PAMAs, in God's way.
We have a message from SEMA. May we call on Mr. Edmund Liao, the Markets Manager on Emerging Markets.
We have been given a great responsibility to lead the way in mitigating the COVID-19 pandemic to bring PAMA to the next level of growth amidst this global crisis. I can still remember since the beginning of PAMA-SEMA strategic partnership in early 2019, I have seen many wonderful initiatives that we have done together. And I believe that all the joint events and programs that we have done have positively contributed to the development of the accounting professions and management accounting in the Philippines. I'm very confident that our partnership will also greatly strengthen ties between the local professions and SEMA as an international accounting body. I'm very much looking forward to seeing even more dialogue and collaboration between PAMA and SEMA. Once again, my sincerest congratulations to all of you. Your leadership will bring even more significant value, not only to the accounting profession and management accounting, but also to the nation as a whole.
Next message from another partner, Mr. Alex Fu of the Institute of Management Accountants, the Director for Regional Business Development.
PAMA's and PAMA's foundation vision and commitments will help and support the upliftment of its members through training, certification, and accreditation. Now, on behalf of IMA, we would like to congratulate PAMA and PAMA Foundation and its newly elected Board of Directors and Committee Chairs for this momentous occasion. IMA or IMA look forward to our potential collaboration with PAMA and PAMA Foundation to support this vision and commitments to develop the management accounting professions in the Philippines. All the best for PAMA and PAMA Foundation. I would like to take this momentous occasion to wish you all the best and thank you again for inviting me to this occasion. Thank you.
May we call on Ma'am Josie Tianyo, Vice President for PAMA Foundation Incorporated, fiscal year 2020-2022, and of course, past President of PAMA 2018 and 2019.
It is my honor to introduce our distinguished keynote guest speaker for today, Honorable Secretary Carlo Nograles. So with no further ado, let us give a warm applause to our keynote speaker, Secretary Nograles.
Thank you for inviting me to speak on PAMA's 14th induction ceremony. It is always a privilege to speak before leaders of professional organizations like yours, as it provides us in government a venue to share experiences and hopefully insights and learnings that you may use in your practice and in the growth of your profession and organization. Before anything else, I'd like to thank all of you and commend your efforts to help during those most trying times. Your pamahagi or pamamahagi ng saya initiative to help our frontliners, schools and families provide hope for many beneficiaries in true keeping with the bayanihan spirit innate in all of us Filipinos. Maraming salamat po. You bridge the gap between financial information and available strategic opportunities to improve performance, to not just cope, but to survive this pandemic. Management accountants in business are an invaluable asset to every organization to assist in the honing of corporate strategy, provide advice and assistance to reduce costs, ensure efficiency in product costing, budgeting, and forecasting. You also provide various financial analysis to mitigate risks. Your training enables you to adopt a pragmatic and objective approach in solving issues to benefit the organization as a whole. That in terms of recovery from COVID-19, management accountants will play significant roles in helping their stakeholders with the impact of the pandemic on their businesses, with management accountants providing guidance on what to do, on alternatives and substitutions to ensure productivity. We hope that you will continue to support your government's COVID-19 response and recovery programs. Again, my sincerest gratitude for allowing me to be with you today, although remotely, and congratulations to your board of directors and committee chairs for their coming term. Together, we rise as one. Maraming salamat po.
Let's continue with the induction of PAMA Board of Directors. for the fiscal year 2020-2021 and PAMA Foundation Incorporated Board of Trustees fiscal year 2020-2021. For the President, Ma'am Lolita Tang. Vice President for Operations, Ma'am Cynthia A. Molina. For Vice President for Professional Development, Sir Froilan Labausa. Secretary, Ma'am Consuelo Cadelina. Assistant Secretary, Imelda Busto. Treasurer, Florencia S. Gorospe. Internal Auditor, Catherine O. Sobremente. Director, Richard R. Ibarra. Director, Mark B. Morales. Director, Ranulfo Sanchez. Director, Esther Rachel C. Carvajal. And Director, Amelia T. Uy. For the PAMA Foundation Incorporated Board of Trustees, Rosemary De Mesa, Chairman, President Ramona Carmela R. Tolentino, Vice President Josie C. Tiaño, Secretary Cesar G. Ilagan, Trustee Ricardo A. Ibasco, Trustee Edgar H. Molina, Treasurer Roberto D.G. Gonzalez, Auditor Consuelo O. Cadelina, Trustee Cleopatra A. Du, Trustee Lolita Pitang, and Trustee Julian M. Texon.
The Philippine Association of Management Accountants, PAMA, awards this plaque of appreciation to Honorable Carlo Alexi Bendigo Nograles, Cabinet Secretary, Republic of the Philippines, as keynote speaker and inducting officer at the 48th Joint Induction and Turnover Ceremonies of the Board of Directors, Committee Chairpersons, and new members of the Association, and PAMA Foundation Fiscal Year 2020 to 2022 Board of Trustees, theme Leading the Way Amidst Crisis, given this 31st day of July 2020 via Zoom.
May we call on Ms. Lolita Tang to present Certificate of Appreciation for unselfish contribution in the discharge of her duties as President, leading to the success of the various projects of the Association during fiscal year 2019-2020 with the theme PAMA Goes Global, given this 31st day of July 2020. Mr. Danilo T. Alas, we have Ms. Cynthia A. Molina, Ms. Imelda A. Busto, Ms. Emelina Alhambra, Ms. Amelia T. Uy, Ms. Marcelina S. Asuncion, Ms. Consuelo O. Cadelina, Mr. Froilan S. Labausa, Ms. Lorna C. Laksa, Ms. Susana R. Mendoza, Mr. Mark B. Morales, Ms. Josie C. Tiaño, Mr. Ricardo A. Ibasco, Mr. Joaquin P. Tolentino, Ms. Yolanda G. Ababao, Ms. Florencia S. Gorospe, Mr. Marcos T. Lim, Mr. Julian M. Texon, Ms. Josie C. Tiaño, Ms. Lina P. Figueroa, Ms. Rosemary D. De Mesa, Ms. Maria Cristina Josefina B. Ocampo, Attorney Cesar G. Ilagan, Attorney Arnold A. Aptoa, Mr. Rolando S. Leble, Mr. Leopoldo E. San Buenaventura, Ms. Monica Rose R. Fiel, Ms. Maria Lourdes N. Villaray, Ms. Wilma S. Takbas, Mr. Edgar H. Molina, Mr. Bienvenido R. Constantino, Mr. Richard R. Ibarra, Mr. Richard Noel M. Ponce, Ms. Ramona Carmela R. Tolentino, Ms. Ruby G. Banares, Ms. Cleopatra A. Du, Ms. Mina L. Cambaliza, Ms. Esther Rachel C. Carvajal, Ms. Catherine Sobremente, Mr. Raul D. Cruz, Ms. Jessica Sanchez, Ms. Marie Fe Panganiban.
It's just fitting and proper to recognize their praiseworthy, commendable, and sterling accomplishments with the baton of leadership by no less than our active, dedicated, and hardworking and effective President, Ms. Lolita Pitang.
The Philippine Association of Management Accountants present this Leadership Award to Ms. Lolita Pitang in acknowledgement for her remarkable leadership and exemplary performance as President of the Association for the fiscal year 2019-2020.
We'll also give another Leadership Award for PFI President, Attorney Leopoldo E. Buenaventura.
In an acknowledgement of his remarkable leadership and exemplary performance as Chairman of the Foundation for the fiscal year 2016-2020.
Indeed, times flies swiftly. A year has passed, and now I am here again, assuming my position as President for the second term. In my last induction speech, I mentioned how we now live in an increasingly interconnected world where information can easily be accessed via internet and literally through a click of fingertips. This new reality, as well as increased competition in the commercial front, requires even more innovative solutions. Having a wider international perspective and having access to best practices from organizations all over the world is definitely an advantage in helping us meet our individual and organizational goals. No matter how great our accomplishments, no matter how many our achievements, all these are for nothing if we cannot ensure the continuity of our organization. Let us build on what we have achieved and go further, aim higher, and finish stronger. Let us all continue to lead each other, guide each other, and inspire each other. In its 48 years of existence, PAMA has always blazed the way forward for others to follow. This 2020, PAMA is definitely committed to leading the way amidst crisis. Mabuhay ang mga PAMANs. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
With the full support of our Foundation Board of Trustees and the newly inducted officers, and of course, with the assistance from our mother association, the PAMA, we will make our plans and programs happen to the best we could. I would like to extend my thanks and appreciation to the PAMA Board of Directors and Officers for the success of this event. God bless us all and mabuhay ang PAMA and the PAMA Foundation Inc. Salamat.
The Philippine Association of Management Accountants, PAMA, awards this plaque of appreciation to Dr. Noe G. Quinianola, Board of Accountancy Chair, as guest speaker and inducting officer at the 48th Joint Induction and Turnover Ceremonies of the Board of Directors, Committee Chairpersons, and new members of the Association and PAMA Foundation Fiscal Year 2020-2022 Board of Trustees.
Congratulations to our new members. Another virtual round of applause to welcome our new members, and we look forward to a fruitful year with you.
So in behalf of PAMA and PAMA Foundation, maraming salamat po. Always stay safe and see you soon in one of our activities. Salamat sa suporta. Welcome to all to PAMA.
Welcome everyone to PAMA's version of Bawal Judgmental.
Sino-sino sa kanila ang mayroon ng anak?
Ingat ako dito. Talagang hinaid na nila yung mga schools nila.